Hey, what's up guys? So I haven't done a video in a cool minute. I've been waiting for some car parts to come in, and I had an unexpected buy. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what it is. Sooner or later I'll post it up right here, but right now I'm gonna make a video on me kind of finishing up the big brake kit for my car. It's the 4-pot, not the 6-pot. Should be alright, but here's the stuff that I got so far for my car. The rear calipers were done, and then boom, big discs. Ha! As you can see, the rears on my car are not done. Excuse my car for being filthy, but yeah, the rears are not done. The fronts are done, but we're just gonna upgrade the rotors. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm gonna put the camera on record and let's get to it. So the camera took a shit on me because it ran out of space due to the memory card that I have in there. So I deleted a bunch of stuff, and you guys didn't see me install the rotor, which, I mean, it's not rocket science. You know, it's there. It's on. I took off the stock Camaro one that had been on there for a minute. And that, when I mean a minute, I mean fuck, literally a minute. I didn't even, yeah. But here's what the front's gonna look like. Just need to button it up, tighten the calipers, move on to the other side, and then start on the rear, which will involve a lot of cutting. This shit's fucking dirty. I haven't washed my car in, well, whenever I put them back on, or got them painted, I mean, so over a month. That's alright. Watch this bitch today. Just an FYI, these are directional rotors, and they're marked with R and L, so they don't just go wherever you want them to go. I'm going into the rear right now. The rears are going to be a little difficult. No, not difficult. A little bit just time consuming because I got to cut the shield off and bleed the brakes, so on and so on. So Damn, look, the front's up, even though the rear's up. Ha, talk about having suspension. Anywho, shield has to be cut. Yeah, well, these are going bye-bye, obviously. So, I'll show you guys the process of how I do it to cut the shield, which is, to me, the easiest, but everybody has their own way. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I took most of the stuff off so I can show you what the shield looks like that needs to be cut off. So you see this lip right here? This lip right here needs to be cut off all the way around so that the bigger rotor can obviously mount on, and then you can do your calipers. Alright, well, I'm gonna start chopping away. FYI, I like to cut slits, like slots right here and each way, so then I pry them up and then I just go all the way around with the grinder. But that's what I'm using, a grinder, not a saw or nothing else. As you can see, it's all butterflied and flared. Now, time to cut. Alright, so the shield is off. I'm going to show you how jagged and ugly it looks, and then we'll go ahead and smoothen that out as best as possible. That shit is horrible. Not so bad at the bottom, but we're going to try to smoothen it out. Alright, so I swapped the caliper already. Here you go. So it's on, the brake line is on. Now, as you can see, I tried to smoothen the edges of this thing as best as possible, but yeah, not gonna happen. As you can see, look, it's leaking a little bit. I need to tighten it up way more, but as of now, it's on there, and I'm gonna put everything on, then I'm gonna tighten it up completely and see what's up. So the caliper and rotor are on. Now it's time to bleed them. As you can see, woo! Kind of fucked it up right here. I nicked it, but whatever, I don't care. Now, when you bleed calipers like this, you see a bleeder here, and there's a bleeder back here. you can't see it very well. Always start with the inner one first and then work your way to the outer one. That's what I was told. That's what I did on the front. It worked out fine. So we're gonna do that to this. So even though I use the hand pump, the gun, whatever, I still push the pedal 3 times and hold a few times. Once I see the clear liquid come out, aka no more dirty liquid, brake fluid, and no bubbles obviously, then you know I move on and I tighten it up and everything like that. So here we go. Time to add some brake fluid and go for it. Alright, no more bubbles, fluid, and then there's some dirty fluid in there. So we're done with the inner part of the bleeder, moving on to the outer one. That's nasty, really nasty. But the clean fluid is coming out, getting rid of the last little bubbles. I'm gonna fill it up again, the reservoir, and hit the pedal 3 times, and we should be good by then. Alright, no more bubbles. As you can see, the whole line is full to this disgusting shit. So time to tighten it up and move on to the next side. Let's see if it still drips or leaks, whatever. Alright guys, finished, finally. I finally have all 4 rotors and calipers on. Pretty much just gotta put it on the wheel, go test drive it. Hopefully I don't crash into a fucking wall or a car or whatever the fuck, a tree. Yeah, so fuck it, till the next video. Catch you guys later.